had lots of stuff to do. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I was say good Monday, but it's not Monday. But I hope that you're having a good Sunday. I've had lots to do with my fur babies. Matter of fact, I got my dog right here at my side door on her chain, so she'll leave me alone. Cause being a brat. Then I got the two baby kittens, which are a demon, won't leave me alone. They think they gotta play and play rough, so they kept me up most of the night last night. But that's okay. Cause they're just a little demon. And they know they are. So I'm gonna try to go live while my female dog's out here and while I'm right here getting things done. So if you come in here, please tap the thummies, please. Cause I like to have the thummies if possible. Um, but this morning while I was just sitting around fixing me something to eat, I had cut out another little bitty plastic canvas project. Which is I'm planning on making a little basket out of this right here, along with that's the other part, with this part here. Because I've got stuff to do, so I'm just getting everything ready, cut out, getting ready. Because my table, which is in here in my bedroom, is what I'm using as a desk. So I got things to put stuff in and on. I'm still working on this part of the square. If my dog and two little demons will leave me alone, I can get it done. So hello to all coming in. I know it's Sunday and I know everybody else is on live. I know, I understand. Um, just sit here and say hi, everyone. I hope that you're having a good day because I'm having the best time of my life. Not, I'm just joking. I wish I could have the best time of my life, but I am crocheting on a horse. At least thereof, anyway. I'm trying to get it done so I'll be ready to get this thing stuff. I don't know if some of y'all have seen my community post and or a picture of the plastic canvas cross I cut up yesterday, which I did yesterday when I was on a friend's life with her. And I sat here at my table or little center crocheting area like deal, cutting out the cross and getting everything done. Cause I'm getting it ready. I mean, I ain't gonna have to have it ready or done until like later on in the year, slash first of the year. But still, I just went ahead and got it out of the way, so I have it together. Cause I'm trying to get all the small stuff done up. Cause when winter time comes, I would like to have everything done, especially small summer projects. Um, I'm waiting on. I can't wait till my fiance gets out of the rehab and comes home because I sure do miss him. I just wish he was home now so I wouldn't be so bored because my dog, well, our dog, would be out here on her runner, getting her some exercise and leaving me alone so I'm me in the house getting my things done. If y'all wonder why I'm looking this way, I have my tablet over here so I can be able to see what's coming in on the chat. So that way I help read and help answer any of the questions coming in. Let me pull this right see, because really, really, hang on everyone. My tablet, I swear, okay. I asked Serenity if that's how I pronounce your name. I hope I'm not pronouncing your name wrong. Darn it. So, hi to all coming in. I'm trying to get where you see what I'm doing. So I'm trying to get my little stuff so I have everything close by. Sorry for that, y'all. But this is why I said chat, and I know the everything else way. I'm sorry. Now I think I got set. My fur baby, the dog is right here at my door. So far, she's not wanting to come in. If I'm here, when I'm here at my home by myself, she likes me to put her on her cane so she can get right here at my patio, my 3-minute pad thing right here, so she can go off the right side of the pad and use the bathroom. So I do have her on a chain, and I don't let her out far out of my sight. I try to make sure she is, or if I need something, I'll have to just holler because she loves to be outside. Anyway, I hope whatever y'all doing, I hope if y'all get to spend time with y'all's family, I hope y'all are getting to enjoy that. I hope if you're crocheting and are doing other crafts, I hope that you are enjoying that as well. Wherever you live at, I hope the weather is treating you good. I hope it's not too hot for you, and I hope it's not too cold for you. I hope it is fair enough for you to enjoy the weather. Right now, where I'm at, hello, Miss Jennifer. But right now, where I'm at, Demon, get out! But where I'm at, my weather is cool. I mean, it's not hot, it's not dry, it's cool. Hey, Miss Jennifer, I hope you're having fun. I was on Granny D's, but I left. I said, forget it, I gotta go do something. Because I was sitting here falling asleep, and all I did is fall asleep. So I'm trying to get everything done. I'm working on a horse. Just a moment, let me get this one corner done, or this one side done. Demon, quit! I don't know where he's at, but he's doing something. Y'all, these two kids last night. Oh wow, Miss Jennifer. Well, so far we don't have the rain. God dog, you get him! Sorry about that, y'all. But so far we don't have the rain today. We only have sun and the wind. I don't know how hot it is outside or how cool it is outside. I'm trying to enjoy being in the house and getting some enjoyment done now when I get off the live. I got to move my electric wheelchair out of the way, clean up what the kitten did. Because he's been a brat. Miss Jennifer, I live in Pioneer, Tennessee. And I like it, but I don't like it. I live in the country in Pioneer, Tennessee. I don't live in the city, but I live in the country part, and it is boring. Because I can't get to the city to do what I want to do and or get what I need from the store. If I do, I have to call for transportation. And I hate calling for transportation. Miss Jennifer, what part of Tennessee does your stepson live in? If you don't mind me asking. Demon, sit down! You better not be tearing nothing up. Okay, thank you, Miss Jennifer. But last night, one of these kittens had got into the bathroom, and I had my toilet paper on the toilet paper holder. Because I got one of the metal ones from Walmart where you can be able to put like 4 or 5 things of toilet paper in one area and then have your roll on top and have your cell phone on top of that. I got that I met from Walmart a few years ago. And I had just a little bit of toilet paper on the roller. The other toilet paper is put up, thank God. But them little monkeys had gotten in and shredded my toilet paper. So this morning, after I got up and got in here and changed my clothes off, I had to clean up their mess. And you talking about somebody want to wring the kitten's neck? I want to wring their neck this morning. But I didn't. Instead, I told them to go get somewhere to lay down. So during the daytime, they sleep, and at nighttime, they're and everything. But have you seen the solid black kitten? There's got a little bit of white right through here on his chest. He will get on my bed like when my dog is in her cage asleep at nighttime. He will get in there on my bed and he will lay there beside me and let me love on him. Then he'll try to bite my finger. I'm like, we don't do that. So he's a pet, but I'm trying to get both these kittens used to getting touched, getting loved on because they've never been held. Though my niece that lives in Kentucky, she had brought me them the mother cat and those two kittens. I'm like, Lord, here I go. And it's my fiance's fault because he told her yes, that we'll take them. I'm like, okay, you take two kittens upstairs, you. I got the mama cat. The mama cat is sweeter than she can be. And I get to love on the kittens when my dog is in her bed at nighttime going to sleep. Yes, ma'am, they are my, these four, the four kittens, well, let me rephrase that. The two kittens are a handful. The adult male cat and the adult kitten is not a handful. You know, Miss Jennifer, I've got a son that lives in Jamestown. And from what I'm understanding from my son's post, he is a realtor. So he don't help me at all. I don't ask him my, I don't ask my kids for no help at all. You know, he does his own thing. Oh, cool, that cool. I'm glad you yes, ma'am. You know, I mean, I would ask my kids for help, but I'm not because you know I'm doing me, and they're doing them. And of course, I got 6 kids. I got 5 grandbabies, but out of those 6 kids, I got a set of twins. So I told my kids that when they got their wife pregnant, that I hope they come up with twins. And they look at me like, Mama, why? I said, because y'all was so bad, y'all wasn't even, y'all was just in everything. I said, y'all was so bad, I hope your kids grows up and do y'all like y'all done me. I said, because that's gonna be, I said, your kids are gonna be a handful. And I said, I hope the power comes back on y'all so y'all see what y'all gave me. So, and, you know, I mean, I guess I put a curse on them. But so far, as far as I know of, I do not have twin grandchildren. I only have a single grandchildren by all my kids, which that's fine. That's fine. But you let them know that they do have twins running in their family. So one of my youngest boy had got married. I think like at the first of this year or last year, part of last year in December. But anyway, I'm not ready to wring this little kitten's neck. I love them to death, but I want to wring their neck. Because they're always doing something. And I mean, if they're not knocking stuff over and down, I'm always picking where they knock earlier up. So I had to do that. And I told myself, y'all want to quit. So when my fiance got sick and had to go to the hospital, he said, well, who's going to take care of the kittens if I get sick? I told myself, well, when you go to the, if you have to go to the hospital, you know, open your door up upstairs, let them come down that way. He said, but you got too much to take care of already. I'm like, Tony, I'm like, I got a dog and a female cat and a male cat. So two more down here in my area would not hurt nothing. He said, but you have too much. I said, you know what, Tony? if you're sick, bring them to me and let them come down here so I can take care of them. So he didn't get a chance, excuse me, to bring them down when he went to the hospital. I had to get a friend to go upstairs, not yesterday, but Friday, to get the kids down here for me. So I'll be able to take care of them. And they had been a handful. I told Mom and I said, they are nothing but little twins. I said, those two are just twins. I said, they ain't like I said, they're brothers and sisters. I said, but they ain't like twins. Is my fiance okay? Well, when he went to the hospital, the nurse that came out had told me that she's going to send him to the hospital. And I said, okay, why? No man asked why. She said, well, he's having chest pains. And she said he's swollen from this side of his stomach all the way around to that side. I said, okay. So she had to send him to the hospital for that because he was retaining fluid. So they got him into a rehab a few days ago. And so where he's at in the rehab is real close to the hospital. I said, okay. So from what I'm understanding, the people that the rehab wants to take the catheter out of him. And see, my fiance has he's got a pacemaker, so he's always in the hospital for his pacemaker or whatever. Well, if he contains fluid around his stomach and on his legs or whatever like that, he has to go to the hospital and get that fluid taken off of him. Which, I understand. No, I'm not making him stay home. I'm not making him go to the hospital. I just ask him to go and get the help he needs. He said, but you can't handle everything. I'm like, I've done a good job so far, so what do you think I'm gonna do? You think I ain't gonna be able? Now, see, he wants to come home, but like I told him, he needs to be well. Okay, now the rehab they put him in, since it's right there at the hospital, they don't have no kitchen, from what he's telling me in the rehab. Um, they don't have they don't have certain things going on up there, which I've never been to that rehab. This is my first time since he's been there finding out about the rehab. He told me that the breakfast or the food there ain't no good. I'm like, well, I can't help that. What can I do? He's like, well, you can't drive, you can't get from our house to here to bring me something to eat from home. I said, okay, that's fine. So, from what I'm understanding from my fiance, when they get something to eat, like when they get their breakfast, lunch, supper, or whatever like that, it's coming from the hospital, but I'm getting it. So I don't know. Um, but he don't like the food there. I'm like, well, I can't help it, I can only do what I do. So he has cash out, and when I got money this week, I sent him money on his cash out so he can order him some food or whatever because there are restaurants over there where he's at. They're like Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Crystal's, Pizza Hut, all these other kind of restaurants that he can get food from. So when I got money this week, I immediately made sure he had something to eat. And I said, if you want something to eat from a restaurant that's there close to you, get on DoorDash, order your food or whatever from a restaurant and get it delivered to you. And he told me, he said, well, at 6 o'clock every night, they will not let you have no more food. Ain't this nothing me? But where he's at, they won't let him have no more food after 6 o'clock. They take up all the food, they take up all the drinks. I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean they won't let you have no more food? They said, if you want something to eat and something to snack on, you better get it before they close it, before whatever happens. Oh, okay. So he told me that with them having shutting the doors down for their kitchen area or whatever area because they don't have one. And they will not, have you nothing there to eat after 6 o'clock. I'm like, wait a minute. If you're in a rehab, you're supposed to have something to eat when you want it, especially when it comes to snack, and something to drink when you want it, especially if it's, like a Coca-Cola or Pepsi or something like that. I said, yes, I understand you're diabetic, but when you're in a rehab, you're supposed to have ice water anytime you want it, something to drink, whether it's Kool-Aid, whether it's Gatorade or whatever like that. And I said, you're supposed to have stuff to drink. I said, they're not supposed to take that away from you. He told me that by 8 o'clock, they take up all the drinks, no matter what it is. I'm like, that ain't right. I'm like, somebody needs to make a complaint against them. I said, I don't know what or who, but they need to have a complaint up against them. And he said, well, I don't want to come back here to this rehab no more. Because we have a rehab slash nursing home 8 miles away from my home, up that way. Well, I'm like, why didn't they put you over here 8 miles away from us so I can get your our neighbor slash your friend to bring you something up there? I said, whether it's Kool-Aid, whether it's Coca-Cola, whether it's Sprite or whatever, or whether it's a little bit of cash. I said, because up there, you can get your drink whenever you want it, because there is drink machine there, and I said, there's snack machines there. You can get out to the snack machine, get something to eat and something to take home, or something to drink. He said, well, I want to go there. I said, well, I can't make you go there. I can't assign you at one place, assign you into another place. That's the doctors, not me. So he got so mad at him doctors because he just got mad at all. I'm like, well, if I can get there with you something to eat and something to drink, I will bring it to you. So today I have hit some chicken Alfredo. I took a picture of it and I sent it to him in a text message. I said, see, I got chicken Alfredo. Hey, you damn lucky. Oh, sorry, y'all. But he's, you lucky. I'm like, I'm not lucky. I'm just at home being bored, fix me something to eat. And he said, but I want chicken Alfredo. I'm like, you tell me how I'm supposed to get from our house 30 minutes away where you're at and bring you something to eat. I'm like, there's nobody that's going to come here and get the food and bring it to you. And I said, because your family lives over close by us, won't do a dang thing for us. And he says, I know, so what you going to do? I said, sit at home. And I said, I'll do what I can for you while I'm home. So I am waiting on him to get home. And he's got maybe 3 weeks, maybe, at that. So when he gets home, these little demons right here at me can go upstairs with him. Because they're a brat, and I told him they're yours. Them little demons can go up there with you. He's like, I don't want them. I'm like, I didn't ask for them little demons. So I told him, I said, well, you better be planning on getting somebody to hit you with them. Because it ain't going to be me. I want my sleep. But anyway, I'm trying to get this corner done so I can show this part of the horse off. But these little demons are a handful. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. I mean, they got cat trees, they got cat food, they got cat toys, but they don't want to leave nothing of mine alone. So, when this, knowing the little demons are being brat, they have went into my bathroom this morning, or last night, this morning one, and shredded a little bit of toilet paper. It was all raw, about that much, but I shredded that toilet paper. And I took a picture of it, I posted it on my YouTube page, channel brother, and I sent it to my old man, and I posted it on my Facebook. I told my niece he gave me the kitten and the mama cat. I said, see what these damn demons in? Sorry, y'all. And she was laughing. She said, that's funny. I said, no, it ain't funny. I said, yeah, I said, yeah, I want them. I know, but I said, actually, I wanted the mama cat. Old man wanted kittens. I said, so he needs to get his butt home and take care of his kittens. So anyway, I have got a friend supposed to be moving in to help me and my fiance. She's supposed to be here on the 19th. And I can't wait till she gets here because she called me last night when I was on a live with a friend. And I told her if she had one of these kittens or she had both of these kittens. And I told her they're giving me all hell. Sorry, y'all. I didn't cuss. But I told her they're giving me all heck. And she said, but. And I said, if you want one, you take it upstairs for you. You want both of them? Take them upstairs for you. Because she's got a dog. And I just imagine what her male dog and my female dog going to do. Because the male mama cat and the male kitten that I got is embarrassing. That's all I'm going to put on that. They are embarrassing. They did the naughty body. But anyway, let me clip this corner or clip this end off. I will show everybody this part of the horse that I got done so far. Ooh, that woman done hit him in the face. Ooh, wee. Dude, what have you done to her? You shouldn't have done it. Gotta quit going. Oh, let's see. I see my fancy brushes. What in the world? Oh, no wonder. I clip another end. I need my scissors. Okay. Okay, y'all. This is what I got so far on the other side, for the side one, side two, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Miss, oh, okay, I see Miss Jennifer. I was like, huh? I didn't say hi to you. I had a double up sorry. But I am fixing to get, okay, wait a minute. Hang on. Hold up. Hold on. Hang up. Hold up. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hold up. Okay. Now, see if I can get right. Let y'all see this good. Okay. Here's one side of the horse. Right here. Okay. That's one side of the horse. Now, thank you, Miss Jennifer. Now, here's the other side of the horse. Hello, Ban Ban. Or Bam Bam, I'm sorry. I can't always see your name, but okay. But here's the other side of the horse. Now, when I put these two together, this right here, the when I put these two together, all this right here will be on the inside, will not be on the outside. I'll make sure that will be, wait a minute, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Behave, Sassy Bridges. Yeah, my nose is sorry. But I had this like this, and I have this one like, I have this one like this, so this hair will cover, so all that will be in, so all this stuff will be in. I may have to put another square right here, but that's fine. But when I get ready to sew these things together, I use safety pins to keep them together, so I can be able to make sure I'm getting the right hole, crochet with the right thing. But now I gotta get ready to do the center part, the four squares right there. Sorry, y'all, I'm checking on my doll Sassy because she's right here on our screen. This morning when I was saying it right here, I don't know if This morning when I was sitting right here crocheting, I had my brown yarn right here at me. Well, I had stepped away for like a few minutes, and my one of the demons come over here playing my yarn. I didn't say nothing because my male cat was always playing my yarn, so why not? And I've got toys for them to play with, but they just don't like playing with the toys. Let's see. Okay, let me make sure I got 7 right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 7. Alright, but this would be a multicolored horse. So I had this done. Y'all, I have, instead of me using this dark brown to sew everything together, I will be using, let me see if I can get this. But this is what I'm using to sew my horse together. I'm using skin tone or skin tone, however you pronounce that. That's what I will be using to sew the horse together. Um, for any of y'all that made amigurumis, I have cotton, but with these squares may have like big holes where you see through them. I have learned since I've been making them not to do that, not to put the stuff down in the horse, to put the stuff in a pantyhose. I got a bunch of these from Walmart for a certain price a few weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I had got a bag of them. And I had to take all of them out of the bag they come in, put them in a Ziploc bag, and I got a Ziploc bag of knee-high pantyhose, because if a towel goes to suck on the material or whatever, I don't want that cotton coming through the horse for I don't want that cotton coming through these holes of the squares, because sometimes those holes can be bigger. Wait a minute, let me see if I see. Sometimes those squares, those holes in the granny squares can be a little bit bigger than what they're supposed to be to stretch. So I try to prevent putting the cotton inside the horses like that. Oh yes, ma'am, Miss Marnie, because I don't want kids getting choked on the cotton. And I do not put the safety eyes or the safety noses or the safety mouth on the horses either. I do the sewing. And I do the eyes, I do the nose and the mouth, and I crochet the ears on them, because I'm not buying, well, I've got them, but I'm not using that for a horse. Because I'm thinking of the child or the kid, whatever. Because I don't want you to get choked, and I don't want it to be my fault. So I'm doing the best way I can at a child or whomever be safe. Tomorrow I'll try to remember, or I'll try to remember in a little bit, to get a horse out that I had made for a friend of mine, granddaughter's, who was pregnant but has had a miscarriage. So she's still going to buy the horse from me. Um, so she had it. So her granddaughter can still have it. I said, that's okay, good. You know, I said, you ain't gonna worry about buying it. I said, you've been a good friend to me and all this, that, and the other. She said, no, I'm buying it. I want to buy it for me. I said, okay, so I've got the horse in here in my tote, because I didn't want dog hair and cat hair getting all over it. So everything I make, I wash it. Well, I don't wash my horses, but everything I have made, I have washed it and put it in my toting here. So I won't have animal hair, cat hair, dog hair, because I got one of each. Well, I got 4 of one and 1 of the other. And so far, I can knock on wood, my cat or kitten has not got into my yarn. Thank God. But when my first baby Sassy's in here in her bedroom cage, and if I'm in here in the bedroom, doing whatever, like beadwork or whatever, they'll come in there and randomly through my stuff. And I have a file flap on them after them because if I don't, they'll go through the whole bedroom in there and Sassy in her cage, she gets mad at him because she wants her rest. She don't want them bothering her, she don't want them to be in her room. So I have to deal with that. I'm trying to get enough stuff up because I do want to make I do want to make some stitch markers. So I'm trying to get everything up before I make them because I don't want to get in the middle of making something and I don't have the right tools to make it with. I want to make sure I have the right tools to make stuff with, so I've got that done. I think this month I got coming in is the lobster claws to go on the stitch markers and a little thing that goes through the beads or whatever to make the bottom of the stitch markers. So I got that coming in. I just gotta wait till I can get my check coming in so I can get that. Cause I ain't going to Walmart buying it. I'd rather get online and have it sent here. I hate going to Walmart shopping. Because every time I go to Walmart, I run into something or I say something to my fiance. He gives me a, not attitude, but he does stuff to me in Walmart and I get so mad at him I let him have it in front of everybody. I don't like going to Walmart because of that reason. And when I go to Walmart with him, he likes to stay anywhere between 2 to 3 hours at Walmart. I'm like, nope, not me, Jack. I'd rather sit at home and spend my money. I hate going shopping with him. If I gotta stay somewhere for 2 to 3 hours, it better be a family reunion or somewhere with friends. But I do not like going shopping with him because he must go and look. I understand going looking, but don't spend 2 or 3 hours in there. Go there, get what you gotta get, and get the heck out. But Miss Nani, I'm sorry I did not send you a message on Facebook Messenger. I did send you a friend's request. I didn't know if you got it or not, or anything like that. So I did send you I think I sent you a friend request. And I think I said hi to you, so I don't know if you got that or not. What is it saying, you Bridget? So I did do that. But I figured I'd get on here and just chat with everybody, just see what everybody's doing. So Miss Nani, what are you working on today? And how are you feeling? And Miss Jennifer, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Okay, Miss Nani. But Miss Jennifer, how are you feeling? And Miss Tony, how are you feeling? Alright, Brett, what you want? Hang on, Bridget. Yeah, I'm getting right here inside my door. Come on. Come on, Brett. Come on, stop. Leave the kids alone. Leave the little gamers alone. But Miss Nani, I can understand that. Quit, Brett. Wait a minute. Alright, go, Brett. But today, I have not really been feeling like doing nothing. Um, I got up, drank my 1 cup of coffee. I was trying to figure out what I wanted for breakfast, so I finished me some egg salad. That wasn't what I wanted, even though I ate it. That wasn't what I wanted. So today for supper and lunch, I had finished me some chicken Alfredo. Go ahead, just come in outside, cool one. But anyway, I had finished me some chicken Alfredo for supper, one for lunch and supper, and that was it. Um, Because I didn't feel like doing nothing, so I've been sitting around being lazy. 1 minute, Sassy. You quit whining. You got water right here, you got dog food right here. Come here. Come on. They don't see a little paw. They don't see your paw. Come here. Oh, my baby. Alright, I'm gonna scratch you. Brat, you little demon. But, oh yeah. I don't know if I showed y'all this. I know I took a picture of this. Um, there is another YouTuber, content creator, that I'm making this cross for. So this is different cross than what I've got that I'm working on. So this should be the third cross for another person that is going through a rough time. And yes, I do send my crosses and stuff like that. I put their names on them. And I do things like that. I have been in the process of making pot holders out of the weaving loom. And my fiance wants me to make him a blanket out of that. I'm like, why do you want a blanket out of the weaving loom pot holders? Cause I'm cold. I'm like, do you know how heavy that would be? Do you know how thick that would be? Do you know how long that would be for me to sew that sucker together just for you to have a weaving loom pot holder blanket? Well, I'm cold. I'm like, go on yet. I'm like, okay, when I crochet and I can make you a blanket, you know, I can do things for you to keep you warm. I want a blanket of followers. So I'm slowly but surely doing followers for him. Because he done got on my nerves wanting powder blanket. And I'm like, man, you need to leave me alone. Now I told him, I said, you want a blanket or something other? I said, you said you know how to crochet? Get you a crochet hook and get you some yarn and crochet. And leave me alone. I told you probably make it fast as I can. So, well, y'all, I think I'm just get ready to head off here. Because I've done been on here maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and I'm going to get off here till I finish this horse. Or at least try to work on the horse, and maybe tonight I have a video of me sewing it together. Yes, Miss Nani, I said I'll do a video for you so everybody can see what I'm doing. Because I had did a video when my dog is in bed asleep or in the cage at night, so I can be able to sit on my bed and sew on the, I'll sew this horse together. So I will be, excuse me, making a video of that. Because she's a handful when I go do something. She don't like me being busy and not giving her attention. But anyway, I'd like to say thank y'all for coming. And I hope y'all comment later. I may be back later. I may not. I don't know. It all depends how I feel. It all depends how these animals will leave me alone today. But thank you for coming. I'll talk y'all later.